Action.
Let's go, my mama for jail. Let's go, my mama for jail. Cooking up a plan to put the team on. It's a marathon to put the team on. But it kinda sounded like a theme song. It took so long to.
What's going on? It's your man, Director True Vision. I appreciate everybody here, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you're already subscribed, appreciate you. Hit that button so you get the notifications every time they pop up. Pretty much, I'm a videographer, music video director based out of Pittsburgh. My YouTube channel is for upcoming videographers, entry-level videographers, let you guys know the proper equipment to purchase, different shooting styles, different techniques with lighting. So that's what I'm here for, you know. I was in your position before. I was lost. I didn't know what angles to get. I didn't know what camera to get. So this video basically is going to tell any entry-level videographer the basic equipment that you should purchase. This is the basic equipment, not anything too crazy, too expensive. This is just the equipment you need to purchase to get you in the game and to get you filming dope music videos. So the first thing I would say you need to purchase is an iMac computer. You can't go wrong. I've filmed so many music videos. I've been working on my iMac for years, and that's the computer that I go with. It's an epic computer. I would suggest you purchase a MacBook or an iMac desktop. That's what's going to get you like the crazy workload, work fast. And these start at around like $1,000. You could probably get a used one for around like $900. I got the iMac, the 27-inch with the 5K Retina. And I also have the older version, it's the 21-inch, and that one at the time probably cost me about $1,200 to $1,300. But that's the first thing I suggest anyone purchase if they want to get into the music video game. Definitely have a computer that can handle all the footage that you're going to be putting on it, all the long hours that you're going to be putting on it. So I suggest getting an iMac. That's definitely the best computer to get with my experience. Yeah. So that's the number one thing to get is an iMac. And people will be like, shouldn't you get a camera first if you want to film music videos? Yeah, no. Because you can always borrow or go rent a camera, but you need to have the equipment, the computer to edit the footage on, you know? So that's why I would suggest get a computer first and then worry about getting the camera. You know, like I said, you can always borrow your friend's one. You can always, there's so many places that rent out cameras now, so you can always rent out a camera. The second thing that I would suggest to get is a camera. Definitely pick up a camera.
That was fun.
My son's in the background. He's cutting up. But you got to be quiet, champ, all right? The second thing that I would suggest picking up is a camera. You know, you got to have a camera in order to film music videos. You know, you don't have to get the most expensive one. You can get something inexpensive. I know Canon has a lot of entry-level cameras. You know, the T3i, and there's a plethora of cameras that you can purchase, you know, $500 to $600, $700, and they'll get the job done. So I would suggest do some research. Don't go out and try to get the Sony A7 or a Red camera as your first camera. Work your way up, learn the equipment, learn the settings, because once you learn, they're pretty much all the same. You know, once you learn the settings on one, you'll pretty much have an understanding of the settings on the rest of the cameras. It just gets more detailed, but you definitely want to start small and then just work your way up. You know, so I would suggest looking to Canon has, like I said, Canon has a lot of entry-level cameras as well as Nikon. So I would definitely suggest looking into getting one of those. So once you got your computer, now you got your camera, the next thing I would suggest you get is lighting. Lighting is so important. Honestly, I feel like lighting is one of the most important things when it comes to filmmaking, but it's number 3 on this list because if you don't have a camera or a computer, you're just going to be lighting up nothing, you know? So, but lighting is one of the most important things and probably one of the most underrated things in filmmaking and music video directing. You have to learn it. You know, the lighting can set a scene. It can turn a scene from a 5 all the way to a 10. It can set the mood for a scene. You know, so I would definitely suggest looking into a lot of different lighting. There's so many different lighting options out there, from Kinos to right now I'm filming my vlogs, and I do majority of my music videos with the Godox SL60W. It's an amazing light, very inexpensive. came to about $150, and then you buy a softbox with it. It's an amazing light. I also have a few different panel lights that I use as like my secondary lighting, you know, but lighting is very, very, very important. I would suggest everyone do a lot of research on lighting techniques, because it can set your music video to a whole new level. So the first thing you want to get, so I'm not losing everyone, first thing you want to get, iMac. I'm not against Windows PC, but from my experience, iMac, Apple computers, they work excellent with photo editing and video editing and everything when it comes to like business. You know, second thing you want to get, camera. Camera, not the most expensive camera, just something that's in your budget. It's something that you can work with, you know. And the third thing I would suggest get is lighting. Lighting is very important. You'll see the difference from filming a music video with no light and a music video with light. You know, it's very important. Next thing on the list is memory cards. You want to get memory cards to store your footage. Very important to get. They're very inexpensive. I got a gang of them. You can get the SanDisk. This is a 32 gigabyte one. You know, they're like 40, 50 bucks. But definitely purchase these. You'll need these to store your footage. And I guess I would do this as a separate one, but since we're talking about memory cards, external hard drives are very important as well. That's something that you also want to get. You don't want to store all your footage and your music videos on your computer. You want to store everything on an external hard drive. You don't want to use up all your storage on your computer. So definitely purchase a external hard drive. You get those at Best Buy for about 60, 70 bucks. You know, store all your footage on there. You don't want to slow your computer down, and that's important. Memory cards and external hard drives. Let's see, the next thing you want to get is a tripod. Tripod is very important, but it's very underutilized, but I feel like it's a hidden gem, honestly. Like, tripods can get you those real cinematic still shots. If you frame it correctly, get the aperture and exposure and everything correctly, a tripod can work wonders. Everyone's so used to doing these handhelds and rocky shots, they forget about the most important thing, tripod shots, man. I'm filming right now on the tripod. That's why you're getting this smooth cinematic look. You know, a lot of bokeh in the background. You know, not any movement at all. Very in focus. Frame is amazing, and that's what I'm big on. You know, I'm really big on framing, and having a tripod in your arsenal can help you with framing and getting those nice, clean shots. And that's pretty much it. You know, that is going to put you in the game with music videos. If you get an iMac computer, entry-level camera, Canon T3i, there's like a list of them. I'll leave a list of different cameras you can pick up in the description. Lighting is very important. I'll leave a link to the Godox SL60W light that I use, very inexpensive. Memory cards and external hard drives, lifesavers, and a tripod. You have those items, you're in the game. You're in the game. Now there's a list of other things that you can get that's really going to elevate it, but once you have these things, you're in the game. You're set to go out and film music videos. So I would definitely say make a list, make a checklist, save up some money, and go out and purchase those things. You know, just knock it off. If you're saving and if all you can afford is a memory card, purchase a memory card first. You know, cross off your list. Now I got my memory card. Get a couple dollars saved, buy external hard drive. Boom. Now you got two things crossed off your list. Now you only need to get the tripod, the camera, the computer, and some lighting. It's all about saving, and it's really about investing in yourself. I have about $20,000 to $30,000 worth of equipment. It's really amazing. You know, it's really about investing in yourself. I had a job at one point. I took the money from my job and I just invested it back into myself. And I suggest that's what everyone do. Like I said, there's other equipment that you can purchase to really take your stuff to the next level, like smoke machines, like stabilizers, drones. All that stuff is going to take your videos to the next level. But the first list that I gave you is really what's going to get you in the game, and you can get in the field and start making dope music videos. That's pretty much what I'm going to give you guys today. I don't want to keep you here all day. I got a lot more tutorials coming, in-depth behind the scenes. So if you like that stuff, make sure you leave a comment. If you leave a comment, I'll shout you out, you know, all my videographers. And if you want me to make a video about something, I know I get a lot of inboxes about how can I get more clients, how can I market, how can I network. You know, people message me all the time. So if you got any suggestions on videos that you want me to release, leave a comment, hop in my DM on Instagram. I'm big on Instagram. It's Director True Vision. I got a lot more in-depth videos coming, so make sure y'all subscribe, hit the bell so you get the notification every time I release a video. And we out. True Vision.
Cooking up a plan to put the team on. It's a marathon to put the team on. Man, it kinda sounded like a theme song. It took so long to put the team on.